Welcome to another edition of Radical Ed Circle, bringing you ways of transformation within the minds of those in front of you. Students, colleagues, employees, and etc. Of course, today we have a very special topic, not going to be very long, pretty short and brief. The topic is multiculturalism and why it's important to use as a framework, as a foundation, as a starting point in creating equitable conditions for students, employees, and etc. In working within urban school districts for the last 3 years, I've realized that there's so much to learn from others, along with there's a lot that others can learn from us. And a part of that is having to dialogue, having to communicate, having to have those open discussions that are necessary to break barriers, to get past prejudices and biases. Of course, in my line of work as an educator, one thing that I had to realize is that there's no space for judgment calls. There's no space to place your own opinions and value system upon others. When you're seeking to work with other people that may be unlike yourself, and a lot of times we're more alike than not. When you're seeking to work with other people, or when you're seeking to serve people that may not be like you, you have to really come in with an attitude. Okay, what can I learn from these individuals? What can they tell me? What can they teach me? And that's what it's all about. Education, informing, is all about what can someone teach me and what can I teach you? How can we have a mutual relationship that can add value to one another? As an educator, you walk into a classroom. Are you seeking to dominate? Are you seeking to give knowledge? Or are you seeking to be in a mutual relationship with students that allows you to grow from what they tell you, from what they give you, from their own experiences? Paulo Freire said that the one downfall of education is that we have a banking system, that we simply feel like we have to deposit information into the minds of students without thinking that they can themselves help us, enrich us, and cause us to grow as individuals. Bell Hooks, a black feminist from Kentucky, wrote in her book Sisters of the Yams that in order for us to have a really good, solid mutual relationship between ourselves and others, we have to dialogue. She said that dialoguing is a sweet way of communicating. There's a sweetness that comes from it. Because in dialogue, we are able to break down barriers. In dialoguing, we're able to go over things that we may not have been able to go over without that tool of dialoguing. So we have to always be consistent and wanting to break barriers. Radical education, radical pedagogy is all about breaking barriers, being able to take a risk, be vulnerable, and try a new method in order to engage, in order to be effective in education, to be effective in creating equitable conditions for your employees, for your students, and etc. So I just wanted to touch on this topic for today. I hope that everyone have a great day, and we'll talk soon.